Hello, fellow murderers. Today is Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, and it's a great day to solve a murder. Today we have the complicated case of the smell of almonds, and we have 6 3x3 grids with suspects, motives, locations, and weapons. Our red murder clue today is a bottle of cyanide was used to commit the murder. So we're going to go ahead and say our how was a bottle of cyanide. Of course, that's where the smell of almonds came from. And we will use our detective's notebook and our clues and evidence to figure out who had the bottle of cyanide, where they were, and why they committed the crime. All right, let's meet today's suspects. We have Miss Saffron, Lady Violet, and Baron Maroon. The weapons today are a pair of gardening shears, yarn, and a bottle of cyanide. The locations today are the new development, the manor house, and the chapel. The motives today are to win an argument, to hide an affair, and to fight for the revolution. All right, let's check out our clues and evidence. Forensics determined a weapon made at least partially out of metal was present in the chapel. That, I believe, is going to be the gardening shears. Yeah, so we'll put that in the chapel here. Whoever wanted to win an argument had red hair. That's got to be Baron Maroon. These two are blondies, so we will put Baron Maroon as wanting to win an argument. The person with yarn did not want to fight for the revolution. Okay, let's mark that in there. Next we have, let's see. Oh, this is going to be a decoder ring puzzle. Our cipher here. This, I think, is what we've seen last few times, actually. So GSV, I'm starting to read as the, so this is the, and A is Z, Z is A, so N, when N, at, and at maybe. Okay, so let's kind of go back a little bit though. So I think this is the person who, if I remember correctly, D is W. So who wanted to, so yeah, that would be at, wanted to, and this is probably going to be a motive then. And let's see, we've got A, and A, I think this is going to be hide an affair. 4 letters could be hide and affair. That makes sense. Oh, we have that double letter. It's got to be it. Okay, so the person who wanted to hide an affair was at the something. I think this is development, the new development. That makes sense with V being E. Okay, so let's check it out. Let's see. So I think it's the person who wanted to hide an affair was at the new development. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so we can cross this off. Man, I've been waiting, I feel like, to get better at these. I feel like this really took me a lot longer than I would like, but I am happy to be feeling a lot faster at these now. All right, chemicals detector gave a positive reading on Miss Saffron. Oh, I think we just found our murderer. Yep. All right, well, Miss Saffron is our murderer today, but we don't yet know where she was or why she committed the crime. But it was Miss Saffron with that bottle of cyanide, so you can put that at least. Okay, next we have an either-or clue, and it's our last clue. Huh, okay. Either Lady Violet was in the manor house, possible, or Lady Violet brought a pair of gardening shears. All right, well, we already know that the gardening shears are in the chapel. So what we're really saying is either Lady Violet was in the chapel or Lady Violet was in the manor house. So that means Lady Violet was not in the new development because it's got to be one of these two. So we can cross that out at least. That will also tell us, oh, here we go. That will also tell us that her motive was not to hide an affair. So it was to fight for the revolution. That gives Miss Saffron the motive to hide an affair in the new development. And if Lady Violet's motive was to fight for the revolution, She could not have had the yarn, so she must have then had the gardening shears in the chapel. Nice. Okay. So that puts Bear Maroon with the yarn in the manor house to win an argument. And let's see, we've got Miss Saffron hiding an affair, Lady Violet fighting for the revolution, Bear Maroon winning an argument, Lady Violet fighting for the revolution, and we'll put Miss Saffron again in the new development, and finally Bear Maroon in the manor house. All right, there's everything all filled out. So we have Miss Saffron with a bottle of cyanide in the new development, or at the new development, and to hide an affair. All right, let's go ahead and see if we were right. All right, we were right. Thanks so much for playing along with me today. Hope this was a helpful walkthrough, and we'll see you tomorrow.